65 degrees. Now, quick check just to make sure. Allow me to erase this, clean up the board a little bit, this, clean up the board, this. And these three should add up to be 180. And I'm just going to check to make sure I'm still on the right track. So I've got a yellow pen is what I've got. I've got 40 plus 65 plus 75. Well, that's 105. 105 plus 75 is 180. So I know all three of those angles at least fit the triangle sum theorem. So I either did it all correctly or I made a bunch of mistakes and they all happened to work out. So I'm now moved on to angle 4. Well, you might start to see how this works. I have vertical angles again. This 75-degree angle and that measure of angle 4 are vertical angles. So that's 75 automatically. And if I don't see that, maybe I see that they're a linear pair. And the 105 and the 4 still have to add up to be 180. So either way you see it, that should be a 75-degree angle. Oh, and I need to catch up. Measure of angle 3 was 65. Measure of angle 4 was 75. And now we're on to measure of angle 5. Well, again, when we were talking about this angle a while back, I said if you know the exterior angle theorem, you could quickly get the answer. I know the exterior angle theorem. I know that if I add the two remote interior angles, that will be equal to the exterior angle. So I know that answer is going to be 115. I'm going to put it down here, just as a kind of I told you so. However, what would we do if we didn't have that extra theorem in our mind? Well, we would then call it z. We've already done x and y, so we'll call it z. And we would have 75 from here, plus the 40, plus the z. Should be equal to, triangle sum theorem, 180. I'll go ahead and combine like terms. That would be 115 plus z equals 180. Uh-oh, did I make a mistake? Oh no, because I need angle 5. Okay, and then I would have, is that a z? That's a z. And then I would subtract 115 from both sides. And I would have z equals, what is that, 65? 65. So z is now 65 degrees. If z is 65 degrees, but that's not what I wanted. Remember, I wanted this angle right here. Then one last time, we have a linear pair. And this linear pair has to add up to the same thing that all linear pairs have to add up to be, 180 degrees. So now I'm going to do 180 minus 65. Where? Here. 180 minus 65 gives me this missing angle, 115 degrees, which I already have. How did I get it so fast? Again, if you're looking at a triangle, with one side extended, back, one side extended, then this piece, this angle, I'm sorry, is known as an exterior angle. Now, these other angles here are known as interior angles, and these two in particular that are not adjacent to that exterior are called the remote, the far away, sort of like a remote control for a television is the far away control of the television. These are the remote interior angles. The exterior angle theorem says that an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the remote interior angles. So anytime you have that basic situation, you can do that a little bit quicker. You don't have to triangle sum theorem, get that, subtract 180 from that to get that. It's just this needless process that would give you the same answer as just adding those two, and that becomes the answer. So whichever way you like. Either use the exterior angle theorem or just go through the process of getting that last angle that's on the outside. Okay, so that was one problem from the homework.